Before I begin the video, I just want to let you appreciate the backdrop today, sponsored by Adam's Wallet. If you don't want to watch me, then you can just watch there and you might be able to see some Crash Team Racing footage, bonus footage. Hello, this video is sort of working backwards because obviously you can see I've got the dye in my head, but today is a hair dyeing video from my purple and blue, because I was getting so sick of it, I had it for so long, to red. The reason I had purple and blue for so long is because it sticks around in your hair quite easily. You don't really need to top it up very often, and I was going on holiday to do some swimming and sitting in the sun, and I knew that was just going to bleach my hair out, so that's why I kind of kept it in, so that I could have it like that for holiday, so I don't have to worry about re-dyeing on holiday. Enough waffling. Today's video is, I was about to say sponsored, no it's not. The reason why I wanted to show this process is, you've all seen me go red a number of times before, so that's not that special, but I'm using something different today. Shocker, because I'm like manic panic queen, that's all I ever touch and all I ever use. But Blue Banana, who are the people that I get manic panic from, told me that they're releasing a new line, which is massive. Like, this is such a huge deal because they are so stuck in their ways with Directions and Manic Panic like I am, because they are the two biggest leading vegan brands that don't use chemicals and all of that kind of stuff. So they're basically bringing out another line. It's a German brand originally, and they are now being released in the UK. These are called Headshots. It is vegan. I did ask him if it's like got any, you know, toxic stuff in it, blah blah blah, because I kind of want to steer away from that. And he's like, no, it's vegan, it's great, you can mix them together if you want. It's the same as Manic Panic. You don't need peroxide in it, you just kind of plonk it on your head as you do with all the other stuff. They also gave me some Manic Panic backups, just in case if I hated what this gave me. The only difference with these ones I noticed when I was reading the instructions is that you put it on wet hair. Now, originally I was like, a bit strange, can't really imagine that happening, but I just did it, and it makes the process so much easier. You might not, I don't know if it will make it harder to be a bit more precise. If you've got wet hair, I don't know if it will start like leaking or something. I'm not really sure because I've just gone red all over, so I'll have to try that in another time. The consistency of the dye is very milky, so it kind of just like oozes onto your hair. But anyway, I'll show you the footage of me putting this on now. I'm really nervous about doing something like this on my birthday, because if I'm going out later on tonight and this goes wrong, then I'm gonna have muddy hair or patchy hair, or like a mix of like red and purple. I don't even know. I'm winging it a bit today because I don't really know what I'm doing. Also, you're supposed to put this on with wet hair. I don't have any gloves, so don't come at me for that. I don't know where they are. I don't think I even have any left actually, so I keep on looking for gloves, but I don't think I actually have any left, so I should probably just buy some rather than assuming I'm gonna find them soon. So yeah, this is the first dye that I've ever read that tells you to put it on with wet hair. I've always felt like that would be a more comfortable experience though. So far, so good. It's also spreading really well. Like, I haven't even used a core of the bottle yet, and I've covered a lot of my head. So I think the water kind of helps it go a bit further. This is definitely the shade, oh, it feels so like conditioning. This is definitely the shade of my old Magic Contrast days where my hair was like super bright. So that's really cool, but I have a feeling it's going to be really bright at the roots and quite dark down at the ends, but I really like the texture of it. I love Manic Panic, as you obviously know, because I use it all the time, but because you put this on with water, I think I kind of prefer that because it makes your hair feel silky, so you can kind of massage it around a lot easier without it sort of being really stiff. I've got the yellow as well today, and I'm only using the red because originally I wanted to have some orangey fire in my hair with some yellow as well on the fringe. But because I was using a new dye today, I was a little bit worried about putting this on anyway, and to do something that takes a bit more like skill kind of made me a bit nervous. But now I know this works so well, I'm definitely 100% doing the fire next time when this hair starts to fade. It's probably a better idea to put in the fire fringe when my hair starts fading from red anyway, because that will give my hair a good red base, and then I can put the orange on top, which will make it look better in the long run anyway. So I'm not really bothered about the fact I didn't do that, because I think it's a safer option anyway to go red first and work on your base and then kind of have fun with it when it starts fading. This is the sort of shade it's gone. It's a lot more rich, I feel like, and it definitely looks like I had blonde underneath this. You obviously knew it was purple and blue, and it's still gone really red, but I could have easily got away with just using a quarter. I went overboard because I was worried about patchiness, and I don't really have the time to redo my hair because I'm supposed to be going out on for my birthday in a few hours time. Like, the instructions are quite good. It gives you a good summary of how you should have your hair looking before you put this on, like the kind of colour that will look best with, such as yellow or coppers. It says how you should apply it, so it says begin at the nape of the neck and work upwards, and Manic Panic and directions don't say any of that stuff on it. You have to go online to kind of get the information for those. So I've only just realised from reading the bottle properly, it says you're actually supposed to brush it until it starts frothing, and then you wait like 15 minutes in room temperature. That's what I'm doing now, and it does actually froth. Look how like conditioned this is. It's brushing so easy. Here's the thing, when things say they're semi-permanent, it doesn't necessarily mean they wash out, weirdly, because it will stain your hair. So it will wash out, sure, but like it will leave a kind of tint of colour from it touching your hair. Like, it will leave a stain. I guess their dye was semi-permanent because it just kept on washing out. Does this look red to you? Does this look red? Can you see red? Does this look red? Red? Red. Where for out thou red. I actually don't mind this kind of like galaxy-esque sort of pattern. I don't actually mind this hair color, but the point is I didn't put this on my head. So I guess after each wash I was doing, it was slowly just like kind of coming out of my hair, and it hasn't even left like a kind of stain. Usually if a color was to wash out of my hair when using this, it would sort of like leave a stain of what kind of two colors combined make. The red would stain the blue, and then it would turn like whatever color that makes, and then the red would stain the purple and it would turn whatever color that makes, which will like mix together. But this is just like, this is just what it was before. I preferred the process of putting on that red so much more than what I do putting this on, because like your hair's wet, and I was thinking it would be really nice when you're in the shower, because when my hair's wet I could just put that dye on we used before straight away, and then I could come out of the shower and just like live my best life for about half hour, and then just walk around and stuff, and then wash it off. I mean, I loved the tub and everything. The tub's really cool. I can't even remember if I showed you the tub. I love that it was called Dye Bath to Dye Headshot. Headshot? Yeah. Hellfire Red, not testing on animals. I loved so much about this. This had so much potential. But the thing is, I think this will be good as a top up, which I am buzzed about, because like I said, when I'm in the shower and I want to top up my hair colour that is already the colour of this, it'll be really good just to put it all on and kind of like wash it off later on. So that will be nice as a top up, but I don't think it's very good as like a colour changer. I don't think it has enough whatever in it that this has for some reason. But it might also be good if you want an actual wash in, wash out kind of colour situation on your head for a little amount of time, because it doesn't stain. From what I've gathered, even though there's lots of warnings saying the stains clothes and stuff, well, I didn't stain my hair. So I guess I'm just gonna go back to the trusty red and let you know if this stays on, because maybe my hair's just not taking in hair color anymore. Imagine if my hair just one day was like, I'm gonna rebel and you're not gonna dye me anymore. I would cry. 200 gloves for $3.99. I did not realize they were that cheap. Let's begin. immediately I can already tell that this is a lot less like pink based than the other dye was, because before there was definitely some like pinky purple hues, and I just kind of put that down to the color purple being underneath, but the purple underneath was on this side and the red tone is very, very strong. Oh, something I did actually forget to mention was my head, my scalp was a little bit itchy when using the other stuff. I wasn't sure whether that was just a coincidence. Maybe I've caught head lice, I don't know. I may struggle a little bit in the near future when the blue might come through underneath the red, because that does sometimes happen when you put red on top of blue, but red is probably the best color to go to from blue because of the color wheel logic. I cannot explain to you how much I love this. I really missed how I look with red hair. Everyone always says to me like, the OG Ellie is redhead Ellie, and like, when's your red hair coming back? I always prefer your red hair, and no. Every time I change my hair color, people are like, oh, I miss the red. But I get it, like this is the signature Ellie hair. And people always say to me as well when I dye my hair red, oh, I was just about to look for my coffee cup and I realized you're using it as a tripod for the camera. And also when I go red, everyone's always like, oh, red was the color you were when I first found your YouTube channel, because I feel like my YouTube channel kind of went a little bit, not viral, but it got big when I had red hair, and obviously now it did, along with my hair. Also, hello Red Splodge, hello Leaf. Anyway, very, very happy with this. I will be topping this up using the other hair dye, but I need to bear in mind that other hair dye I originally experimented with, I think is pink based, so that is a little bit risky if you've got like pink underneath, purple underneath. Like I should find an orange based red if I'm going from something like purple or blue to red, because adding like pinks to purple and blues will kind of just give me this like purpley magenta, and even this was a risk because I didn't, you know, bleach out the hair color first. So love how this turns out. Oh god, I love Pillar Box Red. I don't think I even said what it was. It's Pillar Box Red by Manic Panic. Love, love, love. And we'll be topping it up using the other one, but also love Manic Panic way too much. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you like my hair dye videos, which I know you guys do, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what's the, not on me, but what's the favorite hair color you've ever had. I'd like to know that, because I know you guys are probably gonna say red was your favorite hair color on me, although you can let me know that as well. What color did you like on me, and what color have you liked on yourself? And I will love you and leave you. Thank you very much to my patrons for being so blooming lovely and supporting me and keeping me doing this full time, because without Patreon I would really honestly suffer. Stay tuned on my social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I will see you very, very soon. Bye guys. Mwah.